Hello and welcome back. In this one, we want to add our scroll view here, which contains the current items in our cart. All right, so just gonna put this to the side, and let's just get straight into it. So this is definitely where our scroll view is gonna be. So I'm gonna do orientation is equal to vertical, and then obviously some spacing. So spacing is gonna be, let's do 8. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just gonna drag this in. We're gonna have two boxes again. Actually, we're gonna have three. All right, so one box. Actually, we let's see. Yeah, all right. For now, we're gonna have two boxes. One to contain this label. The next one to contain uh, this box, which is gonna have two boxes, one for the title and the other one for the actual scrolling area. All right, so just gonna put this again here, and then where are we? Right here. You know, let's do box layout. Let's do size and Y. Let's do none. Let's give this a height. It's just a regular label, so it doesn't really need much. Let's do 20. All right, so we're gonna then do text. Jesus. The text is gonna be current cart. The color of our text is gonna be app.color primary. All right, fs is gonna be app.fonts.size.h3. All right, and then h-align this to the center, and that's it for this text. Let's go on to the next box. So box layout, right? And this box layout is the one that's gonna contain the header as well as the actual scroll view for our current items. So I'm just gonna copy these two in, and then in here let's do the box layout. This is the header box layout, so just do header box, so we don't confuse them. Alright, so header box size and Y is none. The height is gonna be 32. Do we even need 32? Let's do 24. Alright, and in here all we have to do is just add text inputs. So let's just copy you. Let's paste you here. We need spacing, just in case. So I'm just gonna do 8. Actually, let's just do 4. Alright, and this one will have a title of product name. Alright, and the color is gonna be primary text. Alright, for that lovely black. And for h-align, we actually want you on the left. Alright, let's capitalize that. Alright, now let's just copy this 2 times. So this one is gonna be quantity. h-align is gonna be center for quantity. And the last one is just gonna be the price. So price. And for price, we are going to align it to the right, just like that. Alright, so with that said, I think let's see h3 Alright, that's product name is always going to need more space than quantity, of course. So let's distribute this. So size in X, and looking at this, I'm gonna give it let's do 0.5 for now. Let's give you point. So if it's 5, we give you 2.5, and then we give you 2.5 as well. Alright, that should equal 10. Alright, that should do it. Now let's go here and let's create our box for our scroll view. So before we go there, let's just run this and see if everything aligns correctly. And so far so good, but we just need some padding here, obviously. Maximized, yeah, padding. And let's do padding here. All right, let's do padding dp8, or rather let's do 12. And what we have now. All right, I think I like this padding as it is. All right. Looks like there's a color here that we actually don't have, but we're actually not gonna bother adding that color. What we're going to add instead is a divider. So let's take this and let's put it here. All right, now for our box layout, right, let's do scroll view. Scroll view. Ooh. Scroll view. Do scroll. Well, where do we want to scroll? On the x-axis? Definitely not. On the y-axis? Yes, sir. All right. Sizing y is gonna be none. The height is gonna be self dot parent dot height. All right. Do we need anything else? I do not think so. So let's go ahead and add our grid layout. Let's do calls. How many columns? Well, 1. Spacing for our widgets. Well, we want spacing definitely. Let's do 8 for now. Do we need padding? We've already padded, so we don't need it. Let's do ID, and this is gonna be GL receipt. Alright, and ID at the top because I like it like that. And then size and Y is gonna be none. The height is gonna be self.minimum height. Alright, and with that we have our scroll view which works. So now all we have to do is, again, let's just take this. Let's create a new widget for our receipt items. You know, I'm actually just gonna call it receipt item. So let's just duplicate that. And yeah, receipt item. Capitalize this. Alright, so for our receipt item, we need the product name, but we don't need the product code. We need the quantity, the price, and we do not need to call anything here. Alright, that does it. Let's go back to our POS. Let's add it here. So we called it receipt item. Alright, we're just gonna paste our stuff in here and remove what we don't need. And then so for our product name, this is gonna be root.name. For our quantity, this is gonna be the string of root.qty. For our price, again, this is gonna be the string of round of root.price, and we're gonna round it to 2 decimal places. And with that, we should have everything we need, I believe. Yeah, so let's just try it out. All right, so print receipt right here. So let's do receipt item, and the name is gonna be Mr. Muscle. It was B cleaner. All right, the quantity is gonna be 2, and I just realized we are going to need to change something on quantity. The price 800, and just gonna duplicate this a couple times. Let's run this. Fingers crossed Ooh, that didn't work. Alright, let's see why didn't it work. ID for GL receipt right here. Okay. Alright, let's run this again. And ladies and gents, this is our product name, quantity, price. I do not like it's too intense. All right, so I'm gonna change the font. So on our receipt item here, I'm gonna do font name, and this is gonna be app.fonts.body, and I'm gonna do the same for these guys. I'm gonna reduce the size to H4 for all of them, and fix the thing that I wanted to fix on quantity here. So this is actually going to be X, and then that, so times 2 times 3 times whatever. All right, let's run this, and I think it's looking better now. All right, so product name, the quantity, and the price. All right, and this is scrollable too, as you can see. So the other thing I want to change is I think I'm gonna add more spacing and probably give this, you know, like 32 or something. Let's give it 32 for the height, and then spacing here I'm gonna do, I think that 32 should have done it, but anyway, let's add that spacing in just to make things look prettier. All right, there you have it. So at this point I believe we are done with our POS screen. Actually, no, we're not. I think we need to style these, all right, to match our design. So that is what we're gonna do in the next one. So if you have any questions regarding this part of the tutorial, leave them in the comment section. Otherwise, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for the support. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.